Hello, coolers, and welcome to another interesting episode of Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on some two developing stories for FC Barcelona, starting with La Liga, who have just made some little amendments in their wage cap rules, as it has been reported that La Liga is set to make the salary limit of all clubs for the 2021-22 season public, as reported by this outlet COPE. And of course, when we go into more details on what this outlet is saying about Barcelona's own wage cap limit, guys, it is not worth reading. It's really, really bad to see the situation our club finds itself in, because it is reported that last year, Barca was second when it comes to the wage limit, of course, just behind Real Madrid. And this year, we have gone down to 7th place. So things are really nasty as it stands. We are going to be discussing on the full story as we move ahead. Then to conclude, we're going to be talking about some transfer news here for Barcelona. This is not the first time I've been talking about this guy, this Leicester City player, Tiellemens. Of course, reports are saying that Barcelona are still interested in Tiellemens. And of course, even Real Madrid have entered the race for Tiellemens. We're going to be discussing on that story as well. So, callers, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please endeavor to watch this video right up to the very end. Give this video a like, and most especially subscribe to this channel. Turn on the post bell notification so you always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Barca, Barca, Barca. La Liga is set to make the salary limits for all clubs for the 2021-22 season public, as reported by the Spanish outlet COPE. The report also offers an insight into the salary caps for the clubs, and the figures for Barcelona do not make for pleasant reading, to be honest. Barca, according to that update, had a salary cap of 347 million euros for the 2020-21 campaign, talking about last season, which was the second highest below Real Madrid, which stood at 473 million euros. Fast forward a year, and both clubs have gone in the opposite directions. Real Madrid's salary cap limit has soared high to a whopping 739 million euros. As for us, it has dropped down to a measly 97 million euros, which sees them drop to 7 on the list. Why it was no top secret that Barca were going through financial problems? This update has given a clearer picture of how dire the situation is. Of course, they also gave a report of the other Spanish clubs, the likes of Sevilla 200 million, Atletico 171 million, Villarreal 159 million, Sociedad 127 million, Athletic Club 111 million. All of those clubs have a higher salary cap than us. What a shame. A drop of over 280 million euros in the salary limit over the year means that it was never going to be feasible for us to retain the services of Lionel Messi while also being able to register new signings. It is so impossible. To put things into perspective, Messi's new contract that he would have signed in case he stayed at Barca after taking a massive pay cut would still have come up to 36 million euros. That is about 37% of the Catalans' entire salary limit for the 2021-22 season. Several clubs have suffered over the past year due to the pandemic and the lack of revenue. Valencia too have seen their wage cap drop from 93 million euros to 30 million euros, the lowest among the clubs in La Liga. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to reports from the Spanish outlet Tiellemens, Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid are both eyeing Belgian midfielder Tiellemens of Leicester City. They state that the battle for the youngster is a new war between the well-known rivals. Tiellemens has been one of the standout players in the Premier League over the last 3 seasons and displayed immense skill and maturity in his performances. He has become a lifeline for manager Brendan Rodgers in the middle of the park and is among the first names on the team sheet. His performances have garnered interest from across the world, and both the Blaugranas and Los Blancos already have the 24-year-old on their radar. Tiellemans' contract with Leicester City ends in the summer of 2023, with the final year of his contract just around the corner. The Premier League side are worried about losing him, given the big names in the queue for the player. However, the Foxes are known to be very wily, in their negotiations over players' departures. They have let big names leave the King Power Stadium in the past too, and none have been simple transactions. The Belgian did not miss a single game of football in the Premier League last season, scoring 6 goals and assisting 4. Known for his long-range shot and ambidexterity, Tiellemens also scored the winner against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Barcelona, of course, would love to acquire the services of him, but they do not have any player of a similar profile in the side. However, it remains to be seen if the economic constraints permit this deal. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.